Hello, hello, humans. This is Overlord speaking inside. I thought I'm sorry for the extra long waiting screen. To be honest, I started sneezing and I just did not stop. So, I needed a moment to compose myself. I've been working all day, so my brain is kind of soup. To be honest with you... Hi, Prasan! Hi, Sakachan! Hi, Nantaka! Sorry, later today I was getting married. I just have a lot of work right now. But thank you. To be honest, I just have a lot of work right now, and I wanted to finish. I wanted to get a certain amount of it done before I start a stream, so stream's a little late. Hi, Fargo. Hi, everyone. Yeah, I was busy. As expected to be busy after a break. Yeah, I got two very large. I got home, I opened my business email, and I had two very large projects waiting for me. Which is nice. Actually, it's really relaxing. Goes on vacation. Returns extremely stressed. Takes on a slavery level of work. Borderline. Finally relaxed. Kind of projects. There's an NDA. I can't show anything about it until they're finished. But it's not technically NDA. I can tell you that I'm making a music video for someone. An animated music video. I'm in charge of all the animation. And all the artwork. So it's quite a big project. I want to get it finished in under a month. So... I want to get it all done with under a month, so... And I'm working on it by myself. And I'm not taking no for an answer. This is how I choose to live, by the way. This is no one. Here's the thing, though. I'm not charging very much for it because it's just also a project that I wanted to work on. Here's what happens. If you have a big project for me and I think it's fun and it's going to be a lot of work, I will undercharge most of the time. I will undercharge most of the time because I like having a lot of work to do. Hi, Uncle Shark! You look less like you would stab 567 people. Ah, it's working. My camouflage is working. So you're gonna be Saga on stream next week again. I see open them. I'm just putting my agenda. Nah, I actually feel very, very comfortable being overworked. Especially when I'm getting paid. Which is my favorite thing to do, is to get paid. Get paid to get laid the Gatorade. Did you know Gatorade is actually not allowed in my country? You can't find it anywhere, because it's like, it has caffeine, but it's not an energy drink. So it's like, it's in a murky spot. I think that there's also like something in it that's not allowed, like some cancer causing some cancer-causing agent that's not allowed in my neck of the Europe. I'm not missing much. I mean, I would like to know what it tastes like just once, but I feel like it would take, actively take days off my lifetime. The model is saying, thank you! I worked hard. I worked really hard. I wanted to be cute, and I worked really hard. It's really exciting, though. There's absolutely no cancer causing any damage to the modern age. The sun be like. The sun trying to get you to not wear sunscreen be like. Not me, though. I wear a lot of sunscreen. I wear children's sunscreen, which is the strongest kind. Look, those gators didn't deserve aid. What's a gator ever done to you? Bro's gonna tell me a gator ate his mom. Just wait for it. Do sharks and gators have beef? So yeah, I actually got really good progress today. Like I said, it's a music video, so it's around 3 minutes of animation, and I already have like the first, I'd say about 10% of the way finished on the first day. Sorry, my laugh is so evil. Lately. I'm in my supervillain arc. Captain Minus is in fact hates and is trying to kill you. Me specifically, yeah. As is the case with all vampires. I'm a vampire though, so if I wear sunscreen, I'll be fine. I actually have a very light layer of like peach fuzz fluff on my skin that further protects me from the elements. So if you touched me, it would be fuzzy like a peach. Canon? Question mark? Maybe. So every time I look at myself in the new model, and I see these freaking librarian core glasses, I feel like Britney Spears and Womanizer. They're very alluring. They're touching us, that's on us. Yeah, I am poisonous through skin-to-skin contact. Like a dart frog. I'm not into my house now, vampire rules. The rules don't apply to the inside of your walls, only to the rooms. I'm coming up from the floorboards. Man, I love yapping. I miss this so much. It's such a crucial part of my routine now. And I'm in your walls. I'm in your walls. I'm coming up from your floorboards. I'm in your basement. With the black mold. We're fraternizing. So I love causing problems. Being annoying and causing problems is my hobby. But yeah, I just really wanted to like get way ahead on my work today, so I just labored for an actually unreasonable amount of time and effort. You know, whenever someone asks me to make like referential art, like if they ask me to make something that's like a reference to something else, like, oh, can you draw me in the style of this, or can you make a like my emote, your character here is right, there's the Mimakawa Nice Try one, and there's the Lalikami Requiem one. Whenever I'm asked and stuff like that, like, can you put my character in this other piece of media? I always change the environment and the native items to be like the character colors to match better. People never expect that. It always gets really good reactions. No peace, no one's problems, guys. I really do. I thrive on causing mayhem. Here's the thing though. When I cause mayhem, then I have to deal with the fallout. Just the least fun part. There was something I wanted to bring up, and I'm just blanking now. For some reason, I'm brain farting. I know the reason. The reason is because I got up. I slept so much, by the way. I'm really... Whenever I break from my routine and I go somewhere or I do something like outside of the norm, I'm exhausted for like a week after. It's like I get a activity hangover. So I actually slept a lot. I've been sleeping a lot because I'm really tired. But then I woke up and I had my coffee. And I just worked. I just worked. I just sat down and I did not get up. Not even to pee. I came out of my days. My absolute working frenzy. Like a parameter. Like a parameter? Like a piranha smelling blood on the water. And I came out of my feeding frenzy of labor. And I was like, damn, I haven't peed in 5 hours. Take your feet off the chair now, stop fidgeting your hands, still also put on pants. I'm wearing silky pajamas that have shorts. So I actually technically do have pants on today. I sit on the floor, so my feet are not on my chair, and I will stop fidgeting with my hands when I die. when my life leaves this carcass. Actively pausing your body's needs with the power of art. Really, truly, honestly, for real though. I have this really bad habit that when I'm really focused, like when I'm really into something and I focus way too hard, it's flow state, right? But I can be in flow state for like 9 hours. For like 9 hours, and I don't stop to like eat or drink water or pee. And then afterwards, I'm like dying. Like, why do my kidneys hurt? Oh, I haven't had water all day. And I've also not peed. If you don't pee, you don't need to drink water, right? Your body is just like self-sustained in stasis. No, this one always had to be happening right now. I'm always fidgeting though. I own fidget toys that are hanging on my mic because I'm always fidgeting them. I have a watermelon squishy in my hands right now. Because it's like the quiet one, and my mic would pick up if I used the other ones, because it's like there's a clickety one, and there's like a poppy one. So So when I'm streaming, I use the quiet squishy. I need to find one of those. I need to acquire one of those like tangle ones, because I like it when my brain is a little bit involved. In the fidgeting, I feel like it helps me like unwind. You know? Also, somehow for the first time in forever, because, okay, we had a donathon before I left, right? And I've spent a lot of that money, you know. It's just normal stuff, like, you know, you gotta you gotta pay for stuff. And I also ordered stuff for stream and things and the mic and whatever, so some of that money has been spent. But then I got like the big orders as soon as I came back from vacation, so actually for once my bank account is not looking like a desolate area. For once in my life, I have a little bit of money. It's very acoustic of you, yeah. Always fidgeting, always stimming. But yeah, for once, my bank account has more than one digit on it. Holy shit. I don't know what to do with this newfound wealth. Actually, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting most of it towards savings, and then the rest I'll spend. That's going straight into the rainy day fund, because I have like the absolute panic of like there being an emergency and not being able to afford it. Like if the sausage, God forbid, needs the vet again. I need to have money saved up. I'm that kind of person where I'll have like €2 on my bank account and like not buy groceries in order not to touch my savings. My emergency savings. Apparently most people just have it by cuts of $0 most of the time. It's so insane to me. I mean, yeah. Does this mean you can afford real food without sustaining yourself beyond a citizen years? But citizen years are yummier. They're yummier and they're low calorie. Do you want me to gain weight? Do you want me to be fat? What the hell? I do not have a mental breakdown every day if I have $0. Because my essentials are taken care of. You only really feel extreme stress when you have $0. If one, those $0 also mean you have no savings, and two, if you're in charge of paying for your own, like, bare minimums, you know? I mean, like, rent and food. Like, basic rent, utilities, food. If I have $0, those things are still taken care of. So I don't have to worry too much. It's mostly like other stuff, like if I want to buy clothes or like treats, like cookies and stuff, or coffee, energy drinks. My walkie-talkie is for you and roommates. When you're under stress, you can contact them to bring your daily required amount of chocolate. That's what phones are for. What do I have a phone for? I only have like 3 numbers in my phone, and it's my mom, my roommate, my accountant. No, I have like a bajillion aunties, but that's all on WhatsApp. It's not actual contact. I have a bajillion family members, but everyone's on WhatsApp. The actual phone numbers that I use, I only call my mom and my roommate and my accountant, and that's it. The 3 pillars, yeah. Wait, no, I actually also have my vet's number. There's another pillar in my sanity. I need to, my vet needs to be reachable. Walkie-talkies are cooler. They have little range. Have 2 people on my phone, I win. Put my number in. I'm really stressed. My anxiety feels I don't say anything, my heart would stop. Yeah, it is stressful to have no money though. It is really stressful to have no money. I remember there was a period in my life in which I was very broke. And I had to take sausage to the vet, and I had no money, no savings, no nothing! Thankfully some friends stepped in to help out at that point, and my mom also helped out, but it was very stressful. It was bad. It was bad times. Brokey alert? I was brokey. Well, my number, can I have yours? I can't say that, it's too evil, it's too cruel. Yeah, I mean, I work, right? I like to call myself unemployed for the meme, but I am self-employed. I work. I do commissions. I make a living wage most of the time. I don't pay rent, so maybe if I had to pay rent, I would not be making a living wage, but because I don't pay rent, I make a living wage. Okay. Say it, no balls. Look at my outfit. Do I have room for balls? Do I look like I have room for balls in these shorts? I'd be hanging brain 24/7, and I really can't afford to do that. The balls are internal, those are called ovaries. There could be balls underneath that shirt. There aren't. If you just wanted to look at my thighs, you could have just said so. Take off the shirt. I don't think I can. Cock reveal stream? Only on Fansly. Flies a wall. Bonsley, only buns. So look me up on OnlyBuns. For the extra spicy ear-eating content. Lewd ear-eating content. Can't tell streaming bitches so we can get a better luck. That's for all the pickles. Freaking, we need a... You know what the most vile thing in the world would be? Imagine a dating app for VTubers. Disgusting! Disgusting! Ew, no! Ew! Ew, ew, ew. Kimbo. Sorry, I'll never speak of it again. That was something that pissed me off back when I had friends. Here's some truly, nemuri is not of this world and should not be expected to do human interactions. Something that really pissed me off back when I used to have friends that were like also in these small VTubers. None of my current friends, like Kriegs or Barry or anyone like that. Like way back when I was starting out. I don't think I ever streamed with them even. But way back when I was starting out. And I met my first set of like VTubers. They were all dating each other. And that really wigged me out. That really wigged me out. I was like, you guys are dating? What? Check it out! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to Nematopia. There's no way out. You're in there forever. Fool. Welcome. Spin. Where's the cool? I was just one big poly date, bruh. Kind of. They would collab with each other. I don't think I ever collabed with them because I didn't really like them. To be honest, I didn't really like them. We just kind of happened to be in the same couple projects together a couple of times. So I think those friendships, quote unquote friendships, only lasted like a week. So it's not anyone you guys will know. Quick question, would you rather be a barber who's bad at cutting hair or being a doctor with no medical degree? Why would you need a medical degree to be a doctor? Scalpels are sold in every pharmacy. They cost less than €1. You can just buy a scalpel. You can just buy it. There's no requirement. You don't need to show a medical license. You can't just do surgery. You're allowed. Spin. Will their kids also be virtually pop out of the fully formed model? No, they underpay me to make it. Sorry. That was a targeted attack at one of those people. Are spinning IRL to do that? Yeah, I'm doing a cartwheel on my scroll button. How about that mentions the fact that scalpels are cheap at the pharmacy every single week? They get paid by a big scalpel to say that. I am sponsored by by surgicaltools.com. And they're really trying to expand their market outside of hospitals and clinics. I'm gonna hit the tea at some point. Okay. Let me think if this. I mean, I don't think they even VTube anymore. I don't think they stream anymore. I think they gave up. So I can probably talk about this. There was this person, who I was not quite friends with, but who I ended up being in a couple of projects with, and they were like, the person who rigged my model was, we had a big falling out, and I don't want to use the rig anymore. Will you rig my model for free? And I was very new at the time, and this person had a bigger, following than me, and I was like, okay, maybe I can get some eyeballs on my commissions if I just rig her model. Very naive. And I rigged her model for free, and she kept asking for like upgrades and alterations and more things and more and more and more, and then suddenly it was like a big huge monster of a project that took 3 months. And then I sent it to her and she was like, it's not as good as when you showed it. And I showed her how to calibrate everything so that it would work really well. And then she was like, oh, but it doesn't work on my phone. And I was like, you know, this model is really big. If you don't have like a newer phone, you're just not going to be able to support it. She was like, just make it smaller for me then. So I had to learn a bunch of new techniques in order to make the model really light to run. And this is 3 months later, and this bitch is still asking for more shit. And I just had to tell her, listen, I can't afford to work on your shit anymore. I'm broke. I need to take paid commissions. I can't, unless you start paying me an hourly rate for the extra stuff you want, I'm not gonna be able to work on your model anymore. So she did this big like post on her social media about how she was broke and in an abusive home and she really needed money so that she could buy clothes for a job interview and move out. It was money for her to move out of state. And then she got a bunch of money from people on like Twitter, and she spent all of that money, did not give me any of it, promised she would use some of the money to pay me for what I'd already done, never did, spent all of the money, and then made another post on Twitter being like, so I ended up adopting a kitten and all of the money is gone, so I need more money. Yeah, that's the tea. I basically sent them a message. I sent her a message like, you're a scammer. Do not use any of the shit that I said that I made for you, or I'm going to fuck up your life. I'm going to fuck up your life. Essentially, the gist of it was, I see what you're doing. It's fucking scummy. Delete my work, or I'm going to ruin your life. And yeah, that model that I spent 3 months on never saw the light of day. But yeah, her career was over shortly after because she posted an IRL selfie. This is really bad, okay? I'm just telling you the facts of the event that happened, okay? I didn't do any of this. I didn't do shit. I was a mere observer. But she lost almost all of her followers because she posted an IRL selfie of herself. And it turns out that she was like very, very overweight. Like bedbound overweight. And everyone just jumped ship. And that's the tea! That's the full tea. Holy shit. What a train wreck. What a train wreck, bro. Chris's side if she was relying on money from Twitter Sims Stam. I don't know. I don't really know what her audience was composed of. If it was like people who followed her because they thought she was a cute girl. But I think a lot of stuff came out that she'd been like, I'm really sick, I'm bedbound, I need help so I can adapt my setup to work from bed because I'm really sick. Turns out she wasn't sick, she was just extremely overweight. And that's why she was bedbound. And people just had had enough. So as a mere observer, I'm telling her this. I had nothing to do with it. It was none of my business, to be honest. I'm excused to her face from time and she lower her face too much so you can sit on camera. Yeah, there's a couple places where you can see my face sometimes. I'm kind of self-conscious about my face specifically, but I'm quite confident about my body. So come in bed after I take my sleeping pills. Same, bro. I took my sleeping medication last night, and I laid down with like an ASMR video, and I was like away. It was an outer body experience. So that was a cute face to show for us all. I don't know. I've just always been kind of self-conscious about my face. Everyone has insecurities, and that's just mine. I used to be really insecure about my voice, because I got made fun of it a lot, but ever since I started VTubing, it's gotten a lot of love, so I'm not really self-conscious about it anymore. It's just like part of me. Still don't know how I'm playing just flat, because I am. I'm not even like a full A cup. That's especially not after losing weight. I'm not an A cup. I'm not even close. Your voice is great, so maybe have shit taste. People mostly made fun of me because they said I sounded like a cartoon character, like Phineas and Ferb character. I got that a lot. But then I developed like a fake mommy voice because of it. I still use it when I talk to people I don't know. It's like a self-defense mechanism that just engages when I'm with people that I'm like uncomfortable with. My voice goes from like to That's just when it's first just so things more like chatter adventure time. It's not the same size as me. I do. It's true. If you weren't so tall, we'd share clothes. Self-defense mechanism restraining, spitting acidic fluid in her eyes and running away. Oh my god, based? Based? I'm stealing your moves? I'm gonna steal your moves. I'm full of insecurities. Me too, man, to be honest. But I started to feel a little better about myself after like... I used to be really insecure about my voice, but now it's kind of one of my charm points. So I kind of like it. And when I gained some weight, I was pretty insecure about my body. Because I have been skinny my whole life. I've been like a stick my whole life. And suddenly I had like a little bit of a tummy roll, and I was like, oh, what do I do? Then now I lost weight. Now I'm even like running once or twice a week, and I'm quite proud not only of how my body looks, but the things it can do. I can run a little bit now. I used to not be able to run whatsoever. My asthma would kick my ass so hard. But even just last week, I went swimming for like 30 minutes and I wasn't even that out of breath after. So I'm quite proud of the thing. Of the things that I can do now. Your asthma, but my asthma's a lot better. It used to be really bad. But through a mix of like using a humidifier at night and doing a little bit more exercise, it's gotten a lot better. Turns out the air in the city, my asthma did get worse when I moved away for university to the city that I currently live in. It got worse noticeably, and I could never quite figure out why. It turns out it's just really dry here. I used to live closer to the sea, so it was more humid. So now that I have a humidifier that I run every night, it's a lot better. My breathing is a lot better. And now that I use like a more natural voice, I also like make less effort with my chest most of the time. Going to the hills is the best thing out for my breathing. Oh, congratulations! 25 stream streak, Kai. Congratulations. Going to the snowy mountain was really good for my breathing. Actually, when I went to the Swiss mountainside, it had just snowed. The air was so clear. It was really good. Mountain air is so fresh, true. I was just talking to my mom the other day about how I really want to go to an onsen in the mountains. I really want to go to a mountain onsen with the crisp, snowy air and the hot water. Oh my god. You're gonna have to remove me. Cause I ain't going nowhere. Wanna play Balacha? Have fun! What the fuck? Have to go to the mountains and get healed by the monks at the top. Don't you have to be naked to be in an onsen though? I mean, if it's a private onsen. Most onsen like inns have rooms with private baths, so it's fine. I don't know if I'd be able to go to the public onsen though. I don't know about all that. I have a hard time getting changed at the pool locker rooms. I have a hard time taking a shower there and stuff because there's no doors on the showers. And I'm kind of self-conscious about being just poochie out. Private onsen are pretty big, yeah. Hi, Absent! Oh, it's been very tiring, right? It's just Monday. Actually, this week has been less tiring than the past week, so... Actually, on the up and up? Is that the one in Switzerland? Kilimanjaro? Wow, Kilimanjaro and... I'm gonna shut up before I say something extremely stupid. I don't know geography. I don't go outside. I don't know where I am. I always thought Kilimanjaro was in like in Africa, but it might be in like Asia. I don't know. I don't know, man. It is? It's in Africa. We're still back. I used to know a lot more trivia stuff because I used to be a fiend at Trivial Pursuit, but I haven't played Trivial Pursuit in a really long time. Kilimanjaro's in Africa, singing the Toto song. I lost the brains down in Africa. That one? That Toto song? Yeah. For some reason lately, my like housework song, I sing and like I listen to music and I sing to myself when I'm doing chores. Lately my chore song has been Take On Me. I hope my neighbors are suffering. I hope that gives my neighbors like a really bad day. And then it's just talking about Africa? How would I know? Who is an expert? Who knows any other song by Toto? All their songs might be about Toto and I wouldn't have known. Wait, all their songs might have been about Africa and I wouldn't have known. Is that another popular Toto song? Does it exist? I don't know it. Oh my god, I need to sneeze again. I'm gonna sneeze. It escaped. It didn't come out. No, come back, come back. I want satisfaction. I want to sneeze. Give it to me. Antika! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Utopia. There is no way out. You're in here forever. Fool. You're in here forever. Oh, hello. I'm doing it in the house on Twitch. I'm sorry. Next time I'll give you the full sneeze. Just gotta wait for like a good boy, okay? The line's pretty great by Toto. I don't think I've ever heard it. I might have heard it, but I don't recall any song called Hold the Line. How was your day? Busy here, but better now with you. You probably heard it and not realized? Maybe. Let me look it up. Hold the Line by Toto. GTA San Andreas, and I've probably heard it. I'm about to mute the music for a second so I can listen to it. Oh, yeah, this sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I know this song. This is a good song. It's a bop. It's good. I did not know that I was aware of a second song by Toto. I did not know.
An original 04 just redeemed Hydra.
Anything new? Yo, my roommate has been like on like a fitness kick lately. Like I asked what was up with the what was up with all the running and the working out and stuff, and they just told me I want to be strong. I want to be strong. I was like, cool. They've been going to the gym like almost every day. And they were suddenly in my pantry. I just opened it one day and that was like a huge bag of protein powder and a whole box of like 6 liters. 6 liters of like protein milk. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing with this? And he says to me, if you use the protein milk to mix with the protein powder, you get double protein. Alright, but sure thing, guy. You got double protein. Boy math. Oh yeah, I girl mathed really hard the other day actually. So I originally ordered some shoes online, and then I ended up going to the physical store of the shoes I ordered because I ordered the shoes specifically for my vacation because I didn't have any comfortable sneakers. Sneakers. That's what we're going with. I didn't have any comfortable sneakers to wear on vacation, so I bought some online to get them delivered to the physical store. But they changed the delivery date, and it wasn't gonna arrive before my vacation. So I went to the physical store, bought a different pair of sneakers, and just got a refund. And as I was leaving the store, I said to the person that went with me, I said, so I spent 20 bucks on the sneakers originally, and the pair I bought today was 25, but I'm gonna get the 20 bucks back from the other sneakers that I returned. So technically, I've only spent $5. Girl math! Girl math! I cannot be stopped. I'm immune to money spending. Don't Emma me. It's girl math. Thinking isn't going to get us anywhere. Why think? What for? If you think, the more you think, the sadder you become. Just be brain dead and happy. My people, I gotta go have sex with my beautiful wife. Goodbye. I've never read such a blatant lie with these very eyes of mine. Girl math is just theoretical science, but the undefined functions are replaced by D. This is funny. Girl math is like math, but based off of vibes instead of numbers. That empty zero thoughts. 100% of people who think have depression. Be stupid. Feel joy. I save $3 when I pay for a building store and not an art store. Don't have any money left. We actually used to do that in art school. Whenever we had to buy acrylic paints, we would all pool our money together and buy just one big bucket from the hardware store. Instead of everyone having to buy an individual tube from the art store. We did that a lot. Just buy a big bucket. It's also how I learned, so in art school I had a oil painting class, and they taught us how to make our own oil paints from like, what's it called? Linseed oil? Ferrous oxide, I think, and like a couple, and just like 3 basic pigments, powder pigments that you can get from the hardware store, and linseed oil, which you can also get from the hardware store, from the wood restoration area. So, and we all pooled our money together and just bought the big containers of everything and then shared it with little mason jars with each other. And instead of buying like a €80 set of oil paints per student, we just had to spend like $5 tops on the materials, and we could spend money to buy like actual decent quality brushes. That's really smart. I mean, then you have to mix the pigments yourself, which can be a little tricky though. But we were learning, so if there's any time to learn how to mix pigment is when you're taking a whole class, right, on oil painting, because then you have help. That's smart. We also did that with clay. We bought a bunch of clay from like a pottery studio. They only sold it by like 10 kilo amounts. So we all like pooled our money together and bought the big batches from the pottery studio instead of going to the art store. Our new skill of being smart with money just sounds like Nemo. I don't know if it's being smart with money or if it's just always having a negative budget. Always having absolutely no budget to work with. So just having to learn to do everything by yourself is the Nemo way. I don't have budget, I have the capacity to learn skill. And that's how I live, day after day. Okay, seems like an ad is gonna play and I need to refill my drink. So I'm going to be right back, okay? I wanna get some ice because it's hot in my room. I'll be right back. Bum, bum, bum. Hi. Sorry everyone, I fell in the toilet and had to fight the alligators on my way out. Sorry for the long wait. I'm back. Thank you, I'm back. I'm back with an iced cock. Wow. For alligators? I thought we were having beef with the crocs. Okay, so I'm supposed to draw today. As if that's not what I've already been doing all day. I planned to draw today. What I had planned to draw, I do not know. I am not sure. Which one is that? Yeah, let's go. Pretty big. Hold on. Hold on. Resize. No, I'll resize. Too big. Artwork, art. I'm feeling very happy. I'm feeling very happy, so it's art. Plus, I don't know what we're gonna draw today. I haven't decided. Maybe some character design stuff. I've been wanting to do more of that lately. More character design. Sausage for the love of God. Behave. Blank canvas is kind of grim. It's an ominous thing to look at. No, that's a real pencil. You can't draw with that. How about fish girls? For no particular reason. Reason. Just think they're cute. is like stiff. It's stiff. My hand is going, more of this bitch? You serious right now? Has to make up for like 4 days of not doing anything. I'm drawing to her hands. It's fine. It's crunchy. It's how I like it. I'm drawing to Bruce with a carpool tunnel. Not carpool tunnel. Sometimes the Krita mirroring line is so glitchy. I may be bad at my job. Oh my god, sausage, stop yelling at me. You've been yelling at me all day. Still mad? Oh yeah. Big time. He's gonna be mad for a while. He's gonna be mad for a while. This should never really be ruined. He understands the contract better than anyone. Couldn't get out of those. I've also been listening a lot to Goodbye Declaration. Is it good? It's one of the goats. Are they problematic? I mean, I don't know what's problematic anymore. I'm old. I have no clue what's problematic anymore. Back in my day, problematic used to mean that they DM'd minors in exchange for sexual favors. Now I don't know what it means. Now it means you like short girls or something. I don't fucking know. I'm just a bunny girl. don't know anything. I'm not a role model. Politics of consent, as they say. Yeah, I don't know. One is Instagram activation. It's there so I can, like, place the length of the torso correctly. But if it does it for you, honestly, that's a victory. I see that as an absolute win. Did I actually know where the other stuff is placed? Yeah. Have you ever been on VR chat? No. I'm a real woman. Wrong. One of my best friends in VR chat around to real life. One of the people I met there. When did they legalize gay marriage in your area? It's a joke. It's a joke. I mean, VR chat is mainly for socializing, which is the thing I detest most in the entire world. So why would I be there? Just a bully? Yeah. Yeah. So they're much avatars now. So that will allow to use the smallest little riggers use it. Yeah, 3D riggers. 3D riggers. I can't do 3D shit. My brain doesn't work in 3D. Not for lack of trying, okay? Their avatars? No. VR chat is equipped to handle, well, you need the correct ports, but you can, a lot of people use VR chat to test their 3D models, like Vtuber models, but I'm strictly a 2D artist. I can't function in 3D whatsoever. Now, quick visualize an apple. I can visualize an apple perfectly. I can spin it in my head. I can spin a chair in my head. Okay? Okay. I can freaking visualize anything in any angle very easily. I don't have a problem with freaking, like, mental imaging or anything. It's just that the moment you have to freaking, I don't know, my brain just doesn't like it. My brain doesn't like working in 3D because I think it's partially because I don't have depth perception in my eyesight. So like, freaking shit. Shit out of luck. But I can translate things into 2D pretty effectively, but I cannot work in 3D whatsoever. I can sculpt, kind of. I was pretty decent at sculpture. You know what I think is what trips me up? Is the fucking, you're working in 3D space, but you're looking at a 2D image because you're looking at a monitor. And that fucks me up. Because I don't have depth perception, so like I can't tell when something is like further away. And that really messes me up. If you had a VR program to do it, you could. Maybe. Maybe. It's a higher possibility. 3D modeling in university. And I passed my class, you know. Not with flying colors, but with a pretty decent grade. I passed. It was good enough. But it messes with my brain. Just being modest. I think if I showed you the video that Man, do I still have that? Hold on. I think if I showed you the video that I passed that class with, you wouldn't call me modest anymore. I have the videos. I have them. So we had to make a... I can't open it. Hold up. Hold up. It's so low quality. Because I had to fucking render it on my shitty laptop. Hold on. We had to make... an ad for a car. This is what I meant. It's pretty shitty. It's pretty shitty. It's shit. And then we could make like, hold on. Could make like a free whatever we wanted video, and I was extremely sleep deprived at this point. So I made it cryptid. I made actually found footage alien abduction. Exactly. Exactly. It's terrible. actual freaking Area 51 footage. Real. The was covered up. Awesome. Yeah. Like I said, I'm bad at 3D. Also, this is like years old. It's like my second year of uni, so it's been an undisclosed amount of time. I'm trying to remember the symmetry reminds me. It's so similar to the automaton's icon from Helldivers. If you say so. I've never played Helldivers, to be honest. Fish. Fish. Missing out, kind of. Is there literally anyone who still plays Helldivers? Has it stood the test of time? I don't think so. Fish. Only a few 100,000 people, yeah. That's like... It's just people who say like, I spent money on the whole game, I'm going to play the whole game. As long as the servers are on, I have to get my money's worth. I'm Josh, and I'm Josh. I don't know, it's never really been my thing. Helldivers. It's whatever. Fish girls. Itchy, my nose itchy. I need to sneeze. Let me look up. What would a fish girl wear besides bikini? Sorry, I'm a little creatively challenged today because I'm already like tired. Tartar sauce. Oh, sailor uniform, easy. Sailor uniform forever and always. And this should be like kind of like a fishtail shape. Right? Good morning, good morning! Seashell bikini? Like a sailor uniform, but with like a cardigan. Why? I can't explain. I can't explain why cardigan specifically, I just think it's cute. When will nemuri stop drawing safe cool with cardigan for every concept? Maybe never. Hopefully never. Right? Right, gang? Hopefully never is right. Kinda sucks though. No, I hate to admit it, but Saba-chan would probably wear Crocs. Do I want to debase myself and draw Crocs? It's a request, but can she have one of those net things to hold up her hair up, but it's like a broken piece of fishing net, but kind of funny? What do you mean, like a fishing net, but like holding up her hair? Like an old, like, 50s hairnet, like lunch lady? What's your favorite anime? Neon Genesis Evangelion. And Cardcaptor Sakura. No, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. About the lunch later request. What kind of socks? Thigh-high socks, loose socks, short socks, knee socks, tights, fishnets. The fishnets are a little out of place with the cardigan. Japan anime? Yeah. Evangelion. Cardcaptor Sakura. Those are Japanese anime. It's a periodic every time. Not every time! Only like 99.9999999999999% of the time. No, that's stuck in my head. No socks? She got the grippers all like me? freak like us, mayhaps? Plastic straw nose ring. No socks? No socks, no shoes? She should have an anklet. Stop the every time, man. Hi, Grumpy. Silent song. Oh, what if she had like the sportsy like Buruma underneath? And I don't know, like a turtleneck. She always has her high efficiency swimsuit ready to go. She could. It's just a little bland. Doesn't really have anything to stand out yet. Yeah. I don't like the hair. I don't like it. I think it's too boring. Also boring. Also boring. Can't finish this shit? That's a good question. Let me think. We need to go broader and then narrow down. I had a funny idea. Not quite sure how to get there yet, but I had a somewhat funny idea. Hello, Sabas!
And 9 token just redeemed animal fact.
Fuck, animal fact. Fish fact? My favorite fish fact is that anglerfish males are very small, and when it's time to mate, they just attach themselves to the females and starve to death and become just a pair of gonads. But I think I've told that one before. Excuse me. Sneezes came back. They did. When I least expected. They always come back for me. Talked about it and stuff like my brother and now he will stop screaming, and what do? Meat grinder. Duh. This reminds me of Girls Last Tour. I can see it. I think I can do that now, that's illegal. Legality is a made-up concept. If you chop this up and then the hour thing was left, we would probably be dead. Depends if the iron is still attached. Probably. Maybe. There's like a 50-50 chance that if you went through a meat grinder and the only thing left of you was an eyeball, that you would be dead. There's a chance, but like you can never be 100% sure unless you finish the job yourself, you know? I'm creatively bankrupt today. What's your most favorite illegal activity? What are you, a cop? It's fucking glowing in here. Okay, I'm gonna move on from this for now and do something completely different because I feel like I'm creatively bankrupt looking at that and I don't want to think about it anymore. No, my cover is blown. My FBI agent started watching my streams. My allocated FBI agent. Asking for me to be back. It's too late. It's too late. There's already acid under your feet. You're dissolving. You're dissolving. You're gone. You're gone. You're dead. Dead forever. You're a pool of acid. I'm just gonna slurp. I've slurped you up. You're gone. No, I never get tired of my nonsense. Thanks for asking. I need to think of like fish shapes. Fish shape. I need to think about that. Dissolved in acid seem like your style can relate them like that. Feds don't get the privilege of being crunched on. They just get slurped post-mortem. I know. Oh my god, I know. Okay, so you have the sailor color, right? With like the fishtail shaped ribbon. But then out of that, there's one of them raincoats that fishermen use. Onto something. She started connecting dots. Dear God, schizophrenic is seeing the pattern in the numbers. And then there's like stickers on it because that's freaking cute. And then of course, if you're gonna have a raincoat, You need freaking galoshes. Obviously. And if you have galoshes that are like mid-length like that, you need a slightly higher sock. It's not a nemuri drawing if she doesn't have band-aids, right? It's not a nemuri design if it's band-aid free. Now we're thinking with portals. Let's go. And this one's gonna be like a crab. These crabs are cute. I'm actually gonna yoink this, because this is pretty cute. The little middle bang with the hair clip is pretty cute. Model looks great. Thank you. Amata. Now, what kind of hair though? The hair is kind of tripping me up. Resist the urge to just give her my hair. The superior hair. I got it. Hold on. Hold your horses. Complete the hat, the outage in his tie, the fisherman's hat. I was gonna give her. Like a beret. But maybe like no man, I love fishing. Shirt with lost bro. Under the air of filthy eyes nemuri. A little bit. Just a tiny bit. Come on now. Fish me, women fear me shirt. She's a say so. Lying through my teeth. Little cutie! Okay, I'm happier now. Cute, thank you. Fishやばい。Speaking of Kani, crap girl time. Get in the finny. Get on the finny. Crap. boring design. I'm gonna delete you. Sorry. She's dead! She's fucking dead! I brought her back.
FBI, open up!
Told you it glowed in here! Can't believe you killed her. It had to be done. Now I wanna do like a proper sailor chun. We have fisherman chun. We have fisherman chun, and we need a sailor chun. An actual seafarer. If I have to live. Is that a song? A seaman. Time of finding some semen. Star drawing studio tinkergang. Ryzen Dragon Rush is passing out actually with your personality because like you're insanely touching my fantasizing about unspeakable things. Don't read me like that. No need for the insane read. Stop being an open book, yada. I don't know if I like that, to be honest. Haven't decided. Crazy, I'm already cooking about how much does it I accent. Bruh, be nice to me. Be nice to me. You're wonderful and then what is you talking about character personalities? Be mean to me, be mean to me. I take it back. No, I don't like it. Be mean to me, this is weird. Uncanny. Uncanny. Yo, I don't know if I like that. It's kind of ugly. I don't like it. I like the shoes though. You're stinky and come from Smellville. Takes one to know one. Rude? Me? No. I would never be rude. It's not in my nature. Like a dork nerd? I see how it is. Next girl I draw is gonna have a huge zoink zoinks. No more candy for anyone. Do you think that? Do you really think I wouldn't dare? You've got big boobs. They draw big boobs or dude as they pigs fly? Bruh. No one has any faith in me anymore. I'm a very versatile artist, actually. Nemuri lied as easily as she breathed. For my sins, I'm giving her like a preschool bib. Fuck, tongue continues to fool the masses effortlessly. I actually have a really round tongue. According to my dentist. It's like, wow, you have a really flat, round tongue. Thanks. Thanks. I don't know if thanks was the appropriate thing to say at that point, but Misspoke. Cooked. Misspoke, therefore invalid argument. It's over. That's way cuter. You know what would be really cute? If you could see her bloomers peeking out from underneath. Ero. 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 Someone recently told me that I have the soul of a perverted old man. Okay, and? And? What about it? It's not exactly wrong. No, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say that I am the fairest of maidens in all of the land. And that I don't sound like a perverted old man at all. That would be lying. 1,000 years dungeon. Sending your wall into the pit. not of this world. I sleep between violent male sociopath caveman to insecure cleaning my hair girl, depending on the day. So you have quite the spectrum. Yeah, autism spectrum. That's your next message. You're the fairest of this. I'm a perverted old man. I'm not a perverted old man. I'm not. I'm a cute girl. I'm a cute girl. It's not my fault that other girls are all so cute. It shouldn't be a trait exclusive to old men to bully cute girls. It shouldn't. I should be allowed to do that whenever I want. After all, why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I bully cute girls? They're so small and cute. Wow, there's a raid! Nako-chan! Hello! Not welcome everyone! Just playing Lifeline? I don't know that game. Hello! Amaku! Thank you for the follow! Welcome to Nomotopia! There's no way out! You're in here forever! Full! Cute art! Thank you, thank you! We're drawing sea-themed girls for no reason. No reason. Definitely not in anticipation of a particularly sea-themed girl. Welcome everyone! My name is Nemuri! I am a bonfire, and I draw cute and funny girls. I can't thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Nomotopia. There is no way out. You're in here forever! Forever, you're mine now. Welcome. Hope you had a good stream, Nako-chan. Hope you had a fun time. But no, it's me. Hi. Hello. Okay, so we have... It was lovely, thank you. I'm happy to hear it. Don't feel obligated to stay. If you need to, eat something, drink something, take a rest, have a pee. But thank you so much for the raid. I'm really happy to have you here. Clown emoji! My feelings. My feelings. Carver, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Nomotopia. There's no way out. You're mine forever. Mine forever. Ever and ever and ever and ever. Okay, so we have little fisherman Chan. Fisherman-chan? Good model. Thank you! I worked really hard on it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Fisherman-chan? First mate? First mate-chan? She's not kidding her forever. We've been sharing to our chat for years. Please help us? Don't listen to them. Don't listen to their cries for help. They love it here. They love it here in this prison of my design. I would be lonely if you weren't here, so you have to stay here forever. We need one more ocean Umi-chan theme. Haven't eaten in weeks. You don't need food. You should sustain yourself on my affections. I was thinking maybe a crab would be cute, but I feel like a crab girl, she has to look kind of like a red flag. She has to be a walking red flag. So I kind of just want to give her my clothes. I dress like a walking red flag, to be honest. Jiraike or Tenshikawa? Tenshikawa would be cute because it's blue, and blue is the color of the ocean. Tenshikawa might be a good plus, can't you just imagine Saba-chan being a tracksuit kind of girly sometimes? I should give her pajamas. Pajamas would be cute. I love pajamas. I think I am in more pajamas than real clothes. In my closet, there's like 4 shelves. 2 of them are just pajamas. 2 out of 4 shelves are pajamas. And I have all my dresses hanging up. And then I have a lot of sweaters. Because all my dresses and my blouses hang up. So on the shelves I just have sweaters. Or should we finally do like a swimsuit? Swimsuit. Swimsuit. Mizugi. But if we're gonna do swimsuits, should be a really cute swimsuit. It should be a really, really cute swimsuit. It should be kind of like, you know, the hololive, holo summer swimsuits, how they're kind of like sailor uniforms, but their swimsuits are really cute. There should be something like that. Or we could have like a wrap skirt. Humma. School music or peak triangle swimsuits. feel like I need to sneeze. But I can't. I can't. It's not gonna come out again. I need it. Please let me sneeze. Ooh. It's been like this all day. I either sneeze a bajillion times in a row, it just does not come. And I'm left hanging. Let me sneeze, goddammit! Ooh. Like this. Actually, I want to make it a tie back. Because it's more summery, right? And then we can give her like a big side like that. Ruffles. And then there's a lot of ties in this. And this one. Like that. Boom. Let me focus maxing a little bit. A little bit. Cute. to other people also just say cute to themselves when they're drawing. Cute! I have to reassure myself. I'm looking for nothing so much for the leg. A lot of ties in this one. Let's go to Cinnamon. She's like a first mate. She's the captain of the ship. So Fisher, ship. What does the clown really do? It does emotional damage to me. Reminds me of my failures. First mate, don't you need to be married for that? Only in certain states. Only if you're related. Actually, only if you're not related. As long as it stays in the family, it's legal. It's only kind of their blood related. See, he gets it. You got it. This wasn't been for me, but for incest. I mean, if your parents gave you a sister, that hole was kind of made for you. And other awful things that Nemuri says sometimes. Oh, excuse me? Alright, I'm gonna have to read out. Dinner's ready. Boop. Fish. Those are all the Sabachans. Umi-chans. All Umi-chans. For now. I hope you enjoy them thoroughly in your heart. I'm gonna find someone to yeet this lovely raid stack onto. And of course it's Shadow-chama, because my beloved. Give Shadow-chama a warm hello for me. Thank you everybody so much for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope you had fun hanging out with me because I had fun hanging out with you. I'll see you guys tomorrow, which is not today because today I'm going. Thank you everyone. I'll see you soon.